Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will explore APPSC Degree Lecturer Computer Applications 2012 paper. This is the second part of the video. I will explain each question in a simple way so that it will be easy for you to prepare for the upcoming exam. So let us start the video. Which of the following statements is true about C++ language? So here option 1, 2, 3 are false because multiple inheritance is a feature of C++, but it is not related to templates. And C++ does not support operator overloading is false. C++ does support operator overloading, which allows customizing operators for user-defined types. And C++ supports dynamic polymorphism is false. Dynamic polymorphism in C++ is achieved using the virtual functions, but not the templates. Templates provide compile-time polymorphism, whereas the virtual functions provide the dynamic polymorphism. And C++ supports interface definitions, which is a true. C++ templates enable the creation of generic interfaces that work with different data types, acting as a form of an interface. So option 4 is correct. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about the deadlock? So here option 2, mutual exclusion condition is not possible for several resources under deadlock prevention is false. Mutual exclusion means a condition where a resource cannot be shared. It must exist for a deadlock to occur, so saying it is not possible is false. Next one. The initial value of decision parameter according to Bressenham's line drawing algorithm is. Bressenham's algorithm is used for drawing lines efficiently in computer graphics. The initial definition parameter in the algorithm is option 2, 2 dy minus 2 dx minus option 3, 2 dy minus dx. So option 3 is the correct answer. Next. Bit stuffing is a networking technique available in. So here bit stuffing is available in all the three options. Like it is available in bit-oriented protocols like high-level data link control to ensure special bit patterns like frame delimiters do not appear in the data. Synchronous window protocol with go back N is a sliding window protocol that can use bit stuffing for frame synchronization. And option 3, selective repeat protocol is another sliding window protocol that uses the bit stuffing for proper frame delimitation. So all the three are correct. So option 4 is correct answer. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about software testing phase? So which one is false from the given phase? So here the correct answer is option 3. The primary objective of software testing is not just to find bugs but also to verify correctness, performance, security and reliability of the software. So that's why option 3 is false. Next one. Which one from the following is a true statement about Java? So here JVM ensures synchronized methods ensures mutual exclusion over the synchronized methods in a monitor is true. And Java virtual machine doesn't guarantee FIFO behavior in wait notify calls. It is also true. And Java supports bottom-up programming, that is OOP concept is also true. So option 4, that is all 1, 2 and 3 are true. Yes. Following are the conditions of the deadlock. So mutual exclusion, hold and wait, no preemption, circular wait. Which conditions from above are necessary for deadlock? For a deadlock to occur, all the four conditions must hold simultaneously. That is, mutual exclusion, where resources cannot be shared, hold and wait, where a process holds resources while waiting for others, no preemption, resources cannot be taken back forcefully, and circular wait. A circular chain of process exists, each waiting for a resource held by the next. So since all the four are required, the correct answer is option 4. Which of the following filling method is best for concave type polygon? Flood fill and boundary fill are used for region filling, not ideal for concave polygons. Scan fill is the best choice for concave polygons because it efficiently fills them by scanning horizontal lines and handling intersections properly. So option 2, scan fill is the correct answer. Next. In OSA model, data compression is carried out by. So here data compression is done to reduce the amount of data transmitted. The presentation layer is responsible for data translation, encryption and compression before sending data over the network. So option 4 is the correct answer. Next. The closest meaning of 2 GHz CPU clock is that the processor can. Actually 2 GHz CPU means the processor receives 2 billion clock pulses per second. So not necessarily, it may not be instructions, as execution depends on the clock cycles per instruction, that is the CPI. So correct answer is option 2. It receives the 2 billion pulses per second from the clock. Which of the following is a false statement about the Java? An array is an object in Java. The option 1 is true. In Java, arrays are objects that are stored in the heap memory. And the second option, the notify method changes thread state from ready to run state. So it is also false. The notify method in Java wakes up a thread waiting on an object's monitor. It doesn't move the thread from ready to not in state that exists. And the thread start method puts a thread in a running state. It is also false statement. Start method moves a thread from new to runnable state, not directly to running state. And option 4, Java supports dynamic polymorphism is true. Dynamic polymorphism is achieved in Java through method overriding. So here option 4 is correct. Which one from the following is a true statement about disk performance? Disk performance depends on various factors like stripping, mirroring and defragmentation. So here, so option 1, 2 and 3 are correct. So option 1 is true. Disk stripping can increase performance is true. Disk stripping, that is RAID 0, splits the data across multiple disks, allowing parallel read or write operations which improve speed. However, it doesn't provide redundancy, meaning a failure in one disk leads to data loss. So here option 1, RAID 0 is correct. Next, option 2, mirroring copies degrade performance. The disk mirroring comes under the RAID 1. It maintains the identical copies of data on 2 or more disks. While this improves fault tolerance, it slows down write performance because every write operation must be performed on multiple disks. Next, defragmentation usually improves performance is true. Option 3 is also true. Defragmentation reorganizes fragmented files so they are stored contiguously on disks, reducing seek time and improving read-write speeds. This is especially helpful for HDDs, though SSDs do not benefit from the defragmentation. So all the options, that is 1, 2 and 3 are true here. Next. Which one of the following is a true statement about Cohen-Sutherland algorithm? The Cohen-Sutherland algorithm is a popular line clipping algorithm used in computer graphics. It efficiently determines whether a line segment is completely inside, completely outside, or partially inside a clipping window. So here, option 1 is false. It is best suited for convex polygon clipping is false. The Cohen-Sutherland algorithm is designed for line clipping but not for polygon clipping. And for polygon clipping, Sutherland-Hausman algorithm or the Wheeler-Atherton algorithm is, these two algorithms will work better. And the option 2 is the correct answer. So it quickly removes lines which lie entirely to one side of the clipping region. So this is the main advantage of the Cohen-Sutherland algorithm. It uses the region codes, that is out codes, to quickly classify whether a line segment is completely inside, completely outside, or partially inside the clipping region. So you will see the diagram here. So here, using the line clipping algorithm, we are dividing the region into multiple parts. Okay. It uses the region codes to quickly classify whether a line segment is completely inside, that is, whether it is accepted immediately, and completely outside, rejected immediately, and partially inside, that means clipped using intersection points. So here option 2 is the correct answer. Which one from the following is most true for collaboration diagram? A collaboration diagram is also called as a communication diagram, used to model the interactions between objects in a system. They focus on how objects work together to achieve a specific task, similar to sequence diagram, but they emphasize object relationships rather than time sequences. So here option 1 is false. Collaboration diagrams only represent dynamic aspects. Static aspects are handled by class diagrams. And option 2 is true, because collaboration diagrams focus on object interactions from sequence diagrams and a relationship between objects from class diagrams. And option 3 is false. So collaboration diagrams represent messages and information flow in an object sequence and the use case diagrams. Collaboration diagrams show message passing, but use case diagrams do not represent the static structure. And option 4 is also false. State diagrams show state changes of an object, while collaboration diagrams focus on object interactions. So that's why option 2 is true here. The collaboration diagrams represent a combination of information taken from class, sequence, and use case diagrams. For the sets A equals to x belongs to R minus 4 to 3 and B equals to minus 1 to 7, the value of A in B is. So here we have to combine both the two sets, that is A and B. So the combined value is the answer. So let us take A equals to minus 4 comma 3 and B equals to minus 1 to 7. So the union of two sets A and B includes all the values present in either the set, that is A and B. So the smallest value is minus 4 from set A and the largest value is 7 from set B. So now if you apply the A union B, then it will become minus 4 and 7. So which matches the option 3 here. So minus 4 to 7. Which of the following property is implemented by concurrency control algorithms? Concurrency control ensures correct execution of transactions in database. It prevents problems like lost updates, dirty reads, and inconsistent retrievals. So here the ACID properties. So the key property it ensures is isolation, meaning transactions are executed independently. So from the ACID properties, so here the isolation is the correct answer. that ensures the concurrency control. Which one from the following is not a characteristic of software? Software is engineered but not manufactured. So option 1 is false. Other statements, that is 2, 3 and 4 are correct, because software does not wear out. That means it will be obsolete. And software is a logical entity but not a physical product. So software is a logical entity and we cannot touch the software, right? And whereas we can touch this hardware. And the fourth option is also correct. Most software is custom built, though some use pre-built components. So option 1 is the correct answer. So it is not a character of the software. Next one. Consider the following C language declaration int a of 4 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. What would be the output of the following statement? So here the array is given here with array 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right. So what would be the output for the following statement? So here value at a plus 2. That means the value at the address of a of 2. So what is the value at a of 2? So a of 2 value is 3. Option 3. Sorry, 3, right? So option 2 is the correct answer. Which of the following concepts characterize best in case of a textbook? Inheritance, composition, aggregation, specialization. A textbook is composed of chapters, topics and content. Composition is a strong relationship where one entity is made up of another. A textbook cannot exist without its chapters, which fits composition. That is option 2 is the correct answer. Next. Program counter register contains the address of the. So PC register contains the address of the next instruction to be executed by the CPU. So option 2 is the correct answer. So which one from the following is true with respect to hierarchical database model? In a hierarchical database model, data is stored in a tree-like structure. This means data follows a strict order from top, that is root node, to the bottom, that is to the leaf node. So here it is a totally ordered. Next. Any C statement that begins with hashtag is processed by. So hash include. So we use the C statement hash include, right? So it is a pre-processed directive. In C, hash is used for the pre-processed directives like hash include, hash define, etc. The preprocessor runs before compilation and processes these directives. Next option, the question 199. Partial dependencies are removed to achieve which normal form? Partial dependency means a non-key attribute depends on a part of a composite key. To remove the partial dependencies, we convert the database to second normal form. The second normal form rule is a table must be in first normal form and all the non-key attributes must depend on the whole primary key. So option 2 is the correct answer. Which operator among the following can only operate on relations with the same schema? So here schema refers to the structure of a relation including the number of attributes and their data types. Some operations require that relations have the same schema while others do not. So here option 1 is the correct answer. Intersection allows is an operator that finds the common tuples between two relations. So both relations must have the same schema here, that is same attributes and data types. So option 1 is the correct answer. Next one. Risk management in software engineering is built in part of. So risk management is built in the part of spiral model. Spiral model explicitly integrates risk management at every phase of development. So risk management is a key feature of the spiral model. That's why the correct answer is option 3. Consider the following three statements about protocol of TCP/IP model. So given some options here. Here ICMP protocol, that is Internet Control Message Protocol, is used at the internet layer. So here the option 1 is correct. And PPP, that is the point-to-point protocol, is a network access layer protocol for reliable serial connections. And so option 3, ICP protocol does not exist. It is incorrect, right? And SMTP protocol, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, is an application layer protocol for email transfer. So here option 1, 2 and 4 are correct from the given diagram. Next. Which one from the following is invalid pointer arithmetic? So here from the given options, addition of a float to a pointer is invalid because pointer arithmetic is done with integers, not with floats. And the remaining options, that is subtracting an integer from a pointer, is valid as the pointers can move backward. And option 3, assigning null to pointer variable, is also valid as null is used to initialize pointers, and comparing unrelated pointers is also valid but may not take logical sense. So here option 1 is invalid. So answer is 1. Which one from the following is a true statement about software design? So the stronger the coupling between modules in a system, the more difficult it is to implement and maintain a system. So this option is correct. So because strong coupling makes the software difficult to maintain and modify. The worst modules are those that are coincidentally cohesive. Coincidental cohesion occurs when module elements are unrelated, making them the worst type. And cohesion measures how closely elements in a module are related with each other. So option 4, all of the above, that is 1, 2, 3 are valid statements. Next. Which can be immediately next state of a process after the ready state? So here the after ready state, the immediate state is a running state. The process is waiting for CPU allocation in the ready state, and the CPU scheduler picks a process from the ready state to run. Next, what is difficult to gain if concurrent executions are allowed? So option 1, improved throughput, that means more processes run in parallel, is correct. And option 2, resource utilization improves. More processes use the CPU and memory effectively. And option 3, reduced waiting time. So option 4, reduced waiting time. So this is also correct. The process doesn't have to wait long. And consistency issues. When multiple processes access shared data simultaneously, maintaining consistency becomes difficult. So since consistency is hard to maintain in concurrent execution, the correct answer is consistency. If mean equals to 0.02 and n equals to 6, the variance of a Poisson distribution is. In a Poisson distribution, the mean and variance are equal. That means, so here mean lambda equals to 0.02, right? So then next standard deviation is the variance also is equals to mean. So that's why the option 4, 0.02 is the correct answer. Next, in object-oriented programming languages, generalization implemented using. Generalization refers to creating a more general class from multiple specialized class, also known as easy relationship. This is achieved using the inheritance. So option 2, inheritance, is the correct answer. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about the CPU scheduling? Throughput should be maximized, turnaround time should be minimized, and response time should be maximized, and waiting time should be minimized. So here the throughput, that is the number of process completed per unit time, should be maximized, is Correct answer. Next, turnaround time. So turnaround time should be minimized. So turnaround time is total time taken for process execution should be minimized. Is also correct. And waiting time, this time spent in the ready queue should be minimized. Is also correct one. So the wrong option is option 3. So it is a false statement. Time taken to start responding is called as response time. It should be minimized but not maximized. So option 3 is the correct answer. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about the IP protocol? IP works at the network layer is correct. And IP is used in packet switching networks with the datagram approach. So this is also valid answer. And IP is unreliable. That means it doesn't guarantee delivery of the message to the receiver. It is also correct. And IP is a connection-oriented protocol. No, IP is a connectionless protocol. So that's why option 4 is a false statement. Next. In UML, the object attributes are listed in the top section, bottom section, either at top or bottom, neither at top or nor bottom. So here, normally, how the object, where the object attributes are listed. So suppose in a class, let's consider a class called car. So car has name, so this is the name, and attributes, and then some operations. So name, attributes and operations. So what are the attributes of car? Like model, year are the attributes of the car. And operations are start the car, stop the car or drive the car. So these are the operations of the car. So that's why the object attributes are listed in the middle of the section. So option 2 is the correct answer. In the 8086 processor, the memory segment size is of. The 8086 processor has a segmented memory model with segment registers. Each segment is 64 KB in size. So option 3 is the correct answer. Which class has no direct instance but whose descendant class have direct instance? Abstract class cannot be instantiated directly. However, their subclass can be instantiated. Here option 4 is the correct answer. Consider following 4 statements about CPU scheduling algorithms. So from the given statements, what is the true statement here? FIFO, that is FIFO scheduling algorithm is of a non-preemptive nature. So this one is correct answer. This one is correct because FIFO is a non-preemptive, meaning once a process starts execution, it cannot be interrupted until it executes completely. And round-robin scheduling algorithm is NFPA. Round-robin allocates CPU time to process in equal time slices, ensuring that no process gets stuck waiting indefinitely. And option 3, so option 1 and 2 are correct, right? Next, option 3, priority-based scheduling algorithm may cause low priority process to start. Priority scheduling assigns higher priority process more CPU time, meaning low priority process may never get executed. So we use the aging technique to prevent the starvation in the priority-based scheduling algorithms. And the shortest job first scheduling algorithm minimizes average waiting time but may penalize process with high service time request. So this is also correct. Shortest job first minimizes average waiting time by executing the shortest process first. However, longer process might get delayed indefinitely, leading to starvation. So here all the options are correct. Next. Which among the following is used to determine conflict serializability of a schedule, that is the execution sequence? Conflict serializability means It ensures that a schedule follows the rules of serial execution while maintaining database consistency. So here we will use the precedence graph here. To check the complex serializability, we construct a precedence graph, also known as directed acyclic graph. If the precedence graph contains a cycle, the schedule is not serializable. If no cycle is present, the schedule is serializable. So option 4 is correct. So next question. Which one from the following is a false statement about the cache memory? L2 cache external to CPU but still be directly connected to it. So these are true. The option 1, 2 and 3 are true, but option 4 is false. The cache memory holds only data that are recently accessed by the processor. So it is false because while the cache does store recently accessed data, it may also retain data that is frequently used or predicted to be used soon, but not necessarily only the most recent data. So option 4 is the correct answer. Next, double bit errors in network can be detected through. So we can detect the double bit errors through which of the given options. So none of the given options, right? So we use the CRC, that is a cyclic redundancy check, to detect the single bit and burst errors, but not always effective for double bit errors. Whereas the vertical redundancy check and LRC use it for single bit error detection, but not effective for double bit errors. So none of the methods are correct for finding the double bit errors. In object-oriented design, the CRC stands for. So here the CRC stands for the class responsibility collaboration. So it is a technique used in the object-oriented design to identify the responsibilities of classes and how they collaborate with other classes. Next one. Consider the following 3 statements. So from the given statements, which of them is true? So statement 1, the product quality relates to the end product, is it true? And statement 2 is also true, right? Process quality refers to the development process such as the coding, standards, reviews and testing strategies. And the statement 3 is false. Process metrics measure how well the development process is performing, but attributes like reliability, usability, portability and maintainability are measured by product metrics but not process metrics. So option 2 is the correct answer. Sorry, option 1 is correct answer, 1 and 2. What is the relationship between a class and one or more refined version of a class? So option 1 is the correct answer. Generalization is the process of creating a more generalized parent class from multiple specific subclasses. It is an easy relationship in inheritance. So option 1 is the correct answer. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about filling called concave polygon? So here option 1 is a false statement, that is using even odd method will result in unfilled need regions. Okay. So here in reality the even odd rule is precisely designed to handle complex polygons including concave or self-intersecting ones. It should not leave invalid interior areas unfilled if implemented correctly. So this is the incorrect one. Next. Class model expresses. So which are the following options? So here in object-oriented analysis and design, the class model focus on attributes and operations. While the dynamic or runtime behavior of the system is more thoroughly captured by sequence diagrams, state machines, or activity diagrams, the class diagram still shows the methods that define possible behaviors. So it does represent both the structural or persistent aspect and a part of the behavioral aspect. So option 3, both persistent and system behavior is the correct answer. Next. Consider following 3 statements about the microprogram. So which of the options are correct? So all the 3 options are correct. So which class or interface from the following cannot be found in java.util package? So option 4, 3 is the correct answer. 3 is not a standard class or interface in java.util. While tree map and tree set exists, there is no generic tree class. So option 4 is true. Parser is a subcomponent of. So here parser is a subcomponent of a query evaluation engine. The query evaluation engine takes a parsed query and figures out how to execute it efficiently. Parsing is a crucial first step in this process. So option 2 is correct answer. A scheduler can perform which of the actions from the following on the database operation? So from the given options, reject is the most direct and accurate answer. The scheduler doesn't directly delete or change operations in the sense of modifying the SQL statements. A scheduler might reject an operation if it leads to a conflict or violates a concurrency control protocol. Next. Which one from the following is a false statement about computer network? So here option 3, default network mask for class C subnetwork is 255.0.0 is the correct answer. Why? Because subnetworks, the class C subnetworks is 255.255.0, not the given value. So option 3 is the correct answer. A class diagram in UML provides structural view, behavioral view, external view or internal view. So here it provides a structural view. Class diagram shows the static structure of a system including classes, their attributes and the relationships. So option 1 is the correct answer. Consider the following 3 statements about the random variables. Okay. So from the given statements, which of them is false? A random variable is a function that associates a unique numerical value with every outcome of experiment. So this one is true. So random variable maps experimental outcomes to numerical values. For example, a rolling dice. So a rolling dice has a number of outcomes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And statement 2. The value of random variable will vary from trial to trial as the experiment is repeated. No, it is false. A random variable does not remain fixed. It varies with each trial of our experiment. So this is the definition of the randomness. So this is also true. Next. Option 3. A light bulb is burned until it burns out is an example of a discrete random variable. So here a bulb can on in a, it will be in 2 states, right? It will be on or off state. So it is an example of the discrete variable. Now the burning of a light bulb until failure follows a continuous distribution, not a discrete one. Discrete variables have countable values. So number of defects in a batch like that. So here option 2 and 3 are false. In pre-order traversal, the order of traversal is. So in the pre-order traversal, so we follow the order route left and right. So first we will visit the root node, then the left subtree, and then finally right subtree. So here option 1 is true. Which one from the following is a false statement about the process model of software engineering? So here statement 2 is false. Iterative process models do involve rework. In iterative models like incremental, agile and spiral models, requirements evolve and changes must be implemented in each iteration. So this does not eliminate reworking, rather it embraces continuous improvement through the feedback loops. So option 2 is the correct answer. Next. Which sorting algorithm from the following is best for set of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So this given set is already sorted. So here the bubble sort is best suitable for the sorted data. So bubble sort has big O of n square complexity in general case. So option 2 is the correct answer. When we refer to a relation instance of as consisting of a set of n tuples, the n refers to a relation table in a database consists of tuples and attributes. So here tuples means rows and attributes means columns. The n in n tuple refers to the number of attributes, that is the number of columns in each row. So that's why option 3, that is number of attributes in the relation, is the correct answer. Consider the following 3 statements about the process model of software engineering. So from the given options, which statements are true here from the given statements? So here statement 1 is true. The waterfall model follows a linear sequential approach where each phase has requirements, design, implementation, testing, deployment is completed before when the next phase begins. Once development progresses beyond a phase, making changes is difficult and costly, making this model inflexible for evolving requirements. And statement 2 is also true. Incremental development model is an iterative process where software is built and delivered in smaller parts, that is in increments. Each increment includes new features, refining and improving the product over multiple cycles. And statement 3 is also true. A traditional process model, for example waterfall, assume a single development cycle that covers all requirements. Other models, that is agile model, incremental model, spiral model, use multiple cycles to refine and adjust features, adapting to changing requirements. So here options 1, 2 and 3 are true. Next. According to Bressingham's midpoint circle algorithm, the initial decision parameter is. The Bressingham's midpoint circle algorithm is an efficient way to draw circles using integer arithmetic. The initial decision parameter P0 is calculated as P0 equals to 1 minus r, where r is the radius of the circle. So option 3, 1 minus r, is the correct answer. This algorithm helps in determining the next pixel position in an incremental manner without floating point calculations. Next, the equation of the line whose two coordinates are 2, 3 and 4, 5 is. So here the option is y equals to x plus 1. Why? Because so here the equation of a line passing through 2 points, that is x1, y1. So here the x1, y1 and x2, y2. So what is x1, y1 here? 2, 3 and x2, y2 is 4, 5. So if you find the slope of these two values, then m equals to y2 minus y1, that is 5 minus 3 is 2 by x2 minus x1, that is 4 minus 2, that is equals to 1, m equals to 1. Okay. So now we substitute these values here, m equals to 1, that is y minus 3 equals to 1 into x minus 2. Then if you perform the substitution, then we will get y equals to x plus 1. So that's why option 3 is the correct answer. Next, flow control in network is needed to prevent. Flow control in network is needed to prevent overflow of the receiver buffer. Flow control ensures that a sender doesn't send data too fast for the receiver to handle. If data transmission is too fast, the receiver's buffer might overflow, causing data loss. The techniques like stop and wait, sliding window protocols are used to control the flow. So option 3 is the correct answer. Next, UML stands for, the full form is Unified Markup Language. So Unified Modeling Language. So option 3 is the correct answer. A reference in object-oriented programming is, a reference is an alias for an object in memory. It allows us to access and modify the same object using different variable names. So option 2 is the correct answer. If a relation has 5 attributes and 3 of those attributes make up the key, then how many different super keys does the relation have? So here, given that total attributes is 5, like let us say that the 5 attributes are A, B, C, D, E. So these are the 5 attributes. The candidate key contains 3 attributes. For example, the total keys are 5 and the candidate key contains 3 attributes. That is, let us suppose that A, B, C. So any superset of ABC is also a super key. So we can form super keys by adding additional attributes to the candidate key. Okay, so here the candidate key is ABC. So we can add some additional attributes to form the super key here. So we can add D, or else we can add E, right? So or we can add both D and E to the ABC. So that's why the number of different super keys that we can form is ABC, ABCD, ABCE and ABCDE. So there are 4 types of ways to form the different super keys. So answer is 4. Which one from the following is true for inside test of a polygon? So here option 1 is the correct answer. Statement 1 is the correct answer. To determine if a point is inside a closed polygon, we use the even outline. So we draw a horizontal or vertical scan line from the point to infinity and count how many times it intersects the polygon's edges. So option 1 is the correct answer. Next, which one from the following is not associated activity of unit testing? So option 2 is the correct answer. Checking of consistency of global variable across the module is not related to unit testing, as unit testing does not concern interactions between the modules. Suppose relations R and S have 1 tuple and 2 tuples respectively. The minimum number of tuples R union S could have. So R join S or R union S could have um, 0 tuples here. Right. If there is no matching between the tuples in R and S, then the result of the join will be empty. So the minimum number of tuples in R union S is 0 because there is no match. Based on how many bytes are there in a Unicode character? Unicode is a character encoding standard that represents text in different writing systems. So UTF-16 is the most common Unicode encoding scheme, uses 2 bytes for standard characters. So option is 2 bytes. So 3 is the correct answer. Based on the DDA line drawing algorithm for a line n greater than 1, if we sample at let y interval, the x value is incremented by. So it is incremented by 1 by m because it calculates the next pixel to be plotted based on the slope m. Next, a C++ class without name. Classes are anonymous classes are possible in C++. There are actually two types of classes. Inside another class, the classes are primarily used in inside another class or local classes. Since constructors and destructors require a class name to define them, an anonymous class cannot have a constructor or destructor. So that's why option 2 is the correct answer. What is the maximum main memory an 8086 processor can support? So it can support 8086 processor is a 16-bit processor with a 20-bit addressing. It can address up to 2 power 20, that is 1 MB of data, 1 MB of memory. So that's why option 3 is the correct answer. Which of the following statements is true about view serializability? So here option 3 is the correct answer. View serializability cannot be implemented as it as a NP complete problem. View serializability ensures transactions produce the same output as some serial execution. It is more complex than conflict serializability. It is an NP complete problem, meaning no efficient algorithm exists to check if it is in polynomial time. Next, last question. Negative unit scaling in graphics result in. Negative unit scaling means multiplying the coordinates by -1. So scaling in both x and y by -1 results in reflection in the origin. So that's why option 4 is the correct answer. So this is all about the APPSC Degree Lecturer Computer Applications previous paper 2012. I hope it is useful for you. Thanks for watching the video.